Oh, right. It's September 20th. And this week on my mind, I'm going to start out this week talking about is the return of a big rivalry. You know the one. I mean, it's at least in a smaller form on a streaming platform. It's the television shows that launch against each other this week. And yeah, it's maybe I overblew it, but classic rivals. You know the ones. We got the Marvel, and we've got the DC over here. Marvel versus DC back at it, punching each other, and I'll depict it in Lego form with we got Batgirl here, and we've got Iron Man. Pew pew pew. I can roll through those. What do you got, old man? Oh, Jarvis, scan our opponent here and see what her weaknesses are. I have no weaknesses. Old man, watch this. Pow, 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 punch, punch. Ka-cha, ka-cha, pew. All right, so, yeah, very accurate depiction, as you can tell. But in television form, on their respective streamers, we've got, on the Marvel side, Agatha All Along, which, you know, it's witchy season, right? We're getting into Halloween. We are, what, a week and a half into October, and I already know people that were putting up their decorations, like, end of August. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, it doesn't matter what time you put your Halloween decorations up, as long as you enjoy it. And then, of course, on the other side, we've got the Penguin. Well, he doesn't say that in this version, but, you know. And Colin Farrell's really good at it. Especially, you would know if you watched the Batman, the Matt Reeves film, my second favorite live-action Batman, to The Dark Knight, because Heath Ledger was amazing. Not only that, it is one of the times that they actually didn't have Batman kill his villain, which Batman in the comics, that is the thing he does. He wants him to serve justice. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, so we got the two going. There was 2 episodes of Agatha, 1 hour and was it 10 minute episode. It was. I personally thought this was the better one this week. It was fucking cool. It invoked that feeling that I really loved about the Batman, the themes and the noirness that Matt Reeves put through that. And man, it was cool to just get back into the universe and to return to certain Falcons, and Sophia, played by was it Christy? It starts with an M, but really cool. I remember her from How I Met Your Mother. I believe, if I recall right, she played their mother. Spoiler for a show that ended like 5%. But yeah, so really, really cool. Darker though, and I mean it's darker, but this is more a little cheerful-ish. Dark, but lighter, kind of the Disney way, right? Some fun in it, and definitely some cool appearances, and it I don't know yet if I would say it's as good as WandaVision. It definitely tries to pull something in the first episode that you'll see like WandaVision, and but you know, we're gonna see where it goes. We're gonna watch both of them every week, because I also have a long COVID and been needing things to pass time, unfortunately, when I can't make it out to all these fucking shows that I miss and I love. But I did make it to one. I still have my wristband for the floor of Chase Field. That was really cool to see Green Day. And I did have to sit mostly through Smashing Pumpkins, which fine. I mean, everyone's like, blasphemy! I mean, they were really cool. That was the first time I saw. That was cool to see Billy Corgan from how many feet away. But I can't use, especially with this chronic fatigue, I can't use low energy bands after 2 high energy bands like Rancid and Linda Linda's, and then getting to Green Day. And I made it. I stood through Dookie. I made it to Look Mono Brains, because they did play some stuff off their new album. I know we're already on a tangent, even though we got the shows I was talking about. And then I sat for a little, but then they played Minority, and I got up and I was just singing again. Oh, so fun. And then I made it through St. Jimmy, my favorite fucking song on American Idiot, which I think is still the best Green Day album to date. I know. Some of you purists are like, that's Dookie. And I'm like, I think American Idiot was a better album overall. Regardless, we're not here to debate which shows might be the better shows, or which albums might be the better Green Day ones. We're here to tell you about some awesome shows, some awesome concerts going on around Phoenix, a little bit of driving distance, short enough around Phoenix. So I got a couple of those to tell you about. I mean, more than a couple. So let's go. Oh, sorry. I was catching up on my, there we go, my Batman tricks. This one was how to make a quick costume change. You know, comic book stuff. But yeah, welcome to another episode of Every Shoujo Says Go, where I'm recommending shows with artists that I think are fucking awesome, musicians that are fucking awesome, bands that are fucking awesome, and at least one on every one of these shows that I think are just rule. And then, of course, usually, they're with rare exception, I'm sure. But generally, they're complimentary, the bands that they play with, and you'll enjoy the whole night if you hang out at that show, or if you jump around like I usually do when I'm healthy. Of course, speaking of healthy, over 2 years now of chronic fatigue and brain fog. Like, today was a 2-nap day, if you're wondering, like, wait, what time is this going up? Yeah, I learned, 2 weeks ago, that when I push through, even though it's not too bad, when I push through, I have a worse Saturday, and I like my weekends. At least enjoying my time off with less chronic fatigue would be nice. No chronic fatigue spells, please. Yeah, but also, yeah, advocate that, yeah, take precautions, especially as COVID is spiking right now in the summer spike, which is historically, since going back all 4 years, spiked in the summer. So, none of your fucking conspiracies. Regardless. I advocate mask indoors. I masked at Chase Field during the Green Day show just to be careful. Just taking precaution, it helps protect yourself. It helps the people around you protect themselves a little bit from spreading some of the stuff. And in the smaller shows that aren't a fucking stadium show, it also helps protect the artists so they don't have to postpone, cancel because someone caught something on a tour date. So, it's just super cool and super considerate of you. And helps our immunocompromised friends also feel more comfortable in these spaces because they like music too. It's crazy, I know. It's just so crazy. But yeah, so I also advocate for that. But other stuff to mention, of course, wherever you're watching this, as long as assuming you like it, hopefully you like it. I don't know why I did this swagger. Be sure to like it wherever you're watching, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I always want to say a certain streaming platform that this is not on. Threads, Blue Sky, all that fun stuff. So wherever you watch, be sure to like it. And, of course, I don't make ad revenue on this because I don't have enough subscribers yet on YouTube to do that. But if you could kindly go over to youtube.com/everyshoujo and hit that subscribe button that's like right over there. You can always help me out that way, completely free. Get notifications when this content goes live, and it shows up in your channels if you do navigate YouTube like that. Which, I know, yeah, man, so many things to watch on YouTube. It's like crazy. It's almost like it's its own cable service. But also, yeah, that on top of you getting notifications of this stuff being uploaded, you also can help me out. As those numbers go up, I get access to more features, and that helps me out too, so I appreciate it. But because I don't get ad revenue, I like to at least give you an option if you like to, donate, tip, I think is the right word, or donate. Of course, on Facebook, there is always that stars you can always tip with, and if you don't care about doing it on Facebook, that's fine. I got patreon.com/everyshoujo. Yes, patreon.com/everyshoujo. You go there and support even $1 a month. I just have that tier, $5 a month. Well, that's like buying me a water or soda or whatnot at a mid-sized venue, because we know Chase Field pricing. Oh my god. But we're not here to ridicule the pricing of concessions at those bigger venues. We already know they're ripoffs. Now, thank you everyone that does support me over on the Patreon, of course. It helps me out when I do make it out to shows to afford some of those tickets, afford getting there. And it also just helps me out with the cost of equipment like the green screen I'm using and the lighting and the microphone. Though, thank you again to Delta Val, Jesse Val, there with the camera that you've been seeing me record on for over a year now. It's been that. Yeah, so go check out his stuff. Valdor's is just, you're just gonna throw that out there. So yeah, but yeah, thank you everyone that does contribute over on patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Another thing you can do, completely free. Go to that website that's behind me, everyshowjoe.com. That's where you can find my reflection on 2 years of long COVID, which has been blah, and all the fucking specialists and tests and scans that I've gone through. I think the hematologist was the only thing that didn't get covered in there. And if you see my pin post on Instagram and stuff, unfortunately, we hit a dead end there, other than been diagnosed with anemia. It's not as fun. Sorry, I'm not making it. Anyways, but it does explain why I'm dealing with these spells. It's inflammation caused because nutritionally they found I was fine, and they couldn't find a point two, just like the rheumatologist, unfortunately. So they see inflammation. They're seeing inflammation causing my chronic fatigue spells. They're seeing it cause the anemia, which is the decreasing of oxygen that's flowing around my body, which then also makes sense of everything. So yeah, right now we're kind of in a holding pattern and trying to just hope I will get better. But I've seen multiple stories of people getting better, so just fingers crossed. We're gonna keep that going. Where was I going with that? Because over on everyshowjoe.com, of course, there's a 2-year little editorial reflection. But also, you can check out photos I've taken over the 7 years since that launched. I think this website's almost 7 years old. 8 years old might be more correct. But you can go check that stuff out with writing of why I think his bands are awesome, why I took my camera out there to capture them, and why I wanted you to know about them. So that's all over there on everyshowjoe.com too. Plus, you can find these videos in a text version of all these concert lists if you're looking for something quicker than to skim through these videos. So, and sometimes if I accidentally miss or find out a show after I've recorded, they'll go on a text version. So everyshowjoe.com is a very helpful tool for you. And it's a pin poster on facebook.com or facebook.com/everyshowjoe. There you go. On that one, I'll pin the post with the text version too. So you can always check it out. Other things to mention, of course, the song you're hearing underneath this week is that often awesome. I want to say EP, but the name, and Veronica might be able to clarify in the comments or whatnot. But it is Veronica Everheart, her new EP, that's my own notes. It's Lighter in the Morning, 1 out of 2 or 1/2. So it might be 1 of 2 to combine for one big one. We'll find out. But the song you're hearing is Let Me Go for It Is Daybreak, and I'm fucking loving all 5 songs on this thing, so I put it underneath this week's episode, at least one of the songs out there. Go check it out on our Bandcamp, go support. Super awesome. And then, of course, every week I like to fucking stress this. But yeah, fuck racism, fuck sexism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, and fuck Donald Trump. But yeah, fuck all that shit of hate, of distraction, of making up fucking lies. In one case, in that town of Springfield, not the Simpsons one, the Ohio one, Canton. They're making up fucking lies, racist fucking lies, just to try to push hate, anger, rile up idiots, fucking morons. And so let's do things to be more positive. Let's make this place just more like a better place for everyone. That's what I want to stress every week. And of course, you can find all the links to all this stuff over on everyshowjoe.com under Get Involved, which, by the way, next to it, shameless plugging, but there is a store link to pick up an Every Show Joe shirt. But also, of course, you can find all the links to the stuff, like including the Abortion Fund of Arizona, which is not just a good way if you're looking for, trying to figure out what you want to do with your reproductive system, because maybe you didn't want the kid, but also it is a good resource of just information for all that stuff and deciding that stuff. And yeah, so if I can have a link for that there, and hopefully we'll get that amendment into our state constitution this November and codify reproductive rights in this state, because also, of course, there's stuff in there. We've got Black Lives Matter, the Phoenix Metro section is linked to on there, Put Air in Action, Stop AAPI Hate, firstnations.org. All these are great organizations that are working to break down systems with racism just built into it. They're innately in there just because of when they were made and when the laws were made, and so they're trying to bring them down, but build something back in their place that is better for everyone, and that is fucking awesome. Also, I've got links in there to 1in10.org, which is a great organization supporting LGBTQIA youth as they grow up, embracing who they are. Everyone should be proud to be who they are, enjoy who they are, and just enjoy living and being who you feel you are inside and outside, of course. Just being you is the best feeling ever. So it's great to see them helping out there. Trans Queer Pueblo helping, undocumented transgender and just migrants in general. ACLU links on there, some awesome stuff. I also put on there the Feed Phoenix, formerly the Sidewalk Project Phoenix. They are feedphoenix.org, helping the homeless here, helping against self-harm. Also, Punk Rock Saves Lives. There's a link there who are working with our punk scene across the country with mental health and all that stuff. I even saw they helped out a friend in Love Equals Death when they lost their lead singer tragically near the end of the European tour or whatnot. And so that was super awesome. So they're a great organization too. So all these links you can find on everyshowjo.com/get involved. So yeah, let's make this place better for everyone. Of course, making the music scene better for everyone, of course, is by supporting your favorite musicians, your favorite artists, and buying the shirts. This is off Ska2 Network. Jer, right? Jer is amazing. They have an awesome selection of merch all the time. Go support Jer. I'm just going to stress that out. But also, go buy albums. Go buy, and it doesn't even have to be physical. It could be on their Bandcamp. Go to their merch booths. Go to their website stores directly. That's the most they're going to make from. Bandcamp does, I think they said they still contribute 82% to the artist. So it still sounds like it's not too bad. But yeah, just go support them any way you can. Of course. And then, you want to go support them by watching a show. The thing I fucking love the most is a live show. Singing along, like I said, to Minority, to St. Jimmy, to American Idiot. Don't want to be a part of a MAGA agenda. Nope. I agree with Billy there. And Basket Case. So much Look Mono Brains. That apparently is in my brain as a song, as an earworm. I actually like their new album this year. We're just going to put that out there front and center. I do still like Green Day. Shocking, I know. But yeah, there are some shows you want to find about, right? So let's get right into it. Of course, tonight, at least as of time of recording so far, it is Friday the 20th. All times are Arizona time, which are Mountain Standard Time, because we don't do daylight savings here, except on the Navajo Nation. Just going to put an asterisk there. But most of our times do not have daylight savings, so yeah. But yeah, let's start tonight. Of course, we got Rattlesnake Stew Case with Jaffy's Ascent, Elephant Gun, and Secrets of the Lost Empire, Yucca Taproom, 8 p.m. Camelo Road, The Psychedelephants, and Granite Rhino at the Dark Side, 8 p.m. Got AJ O'Neill with Kylo Gun, with Jenica Tamler, and Dry Lightning at Easy Tiger Bar, 7 p.m. We've got maybe a burp. Maybe not. We'll find out as I keep talking. Within These Walls pre-show, with Beyond All Doubt, Beg for Life, Magnum Force, Point Break, Two Guns, which is also the name of an Arizona town, isn't it? Anyways, Bite the Hand and Overstand, two locals that I know are fucking awesome right there. At the Nile, 6 p.m. Got Strawberry Girls with Post NC, Mastergram down in Tucson at Club Congress, 7:30 p.m. And up in Flagstaff, we got Rise Roots with the Irie with Local Honey at the Yucca North, 8 p.m. You can escape our night. I guess it's still like 103 or low 100s and go up there. And then Saturday, this Saturday is loaded. More than Two Guns loaded. We've got Punk Rock the Vote. A bunch of our favorite locals are getting out there to spread the word, to make sure to register before the deadline here in Arizona. And let's, codify reproductive rights for one. Let's fucking keep the assholes out of fucking power and idiots. They kind of are the same, unfortunately, if you look at a certain Carrie Lake. Ooh, dig, right. She knows it herself. She's insane. Regardless. We've got Corky's Leather Jacket. We got Sick in the Head. We got Skeleton Army, which I got previews of the shirts, Skeleton Army, and I think stickers they're bringing. Holy crap. You're going to want to be here. These stickers are fucking... Oh, one of them just got fucking making me laugh. Anyways, yeah. So, but that's not all. We've got First or Last. We've got TV Tragedy. And your host. Yes, they've got a host. It's Critical Miss. Clearly taking a nap. Really helped my energy, can you tell? But yeah, all Yucca Tap Room starting at 7 p.m. Check that out. But not the only option for your Saturday night. Of course, we got So Happy. We've got Debocalypse. We got Beach Smoke. And the Jerk Officers playing in for you East Side folk, far East Side, at Taproom 120 in Gilbert, 6 p.m. We got the Park Music Sessions 2024 edition, TM, 9, with Jaffe's Descent and the Woodworks over at Mitchell Park, 6 to 8 p.m. Ish is what it said there on the flyer. And then they have an after party. We got Mitchell Park Afters, as they're calling it, with Shucks Famicom, Bicycle Jesus, which put that on the name of the board of just awesome names. We got Zara and DJ Farrell at the Dark Side and off of Mill there, 9 p.m. And then, yeah, we got there's some more. We got Within These Walls 2024, because you're like, what is that other one that's a pre-show for something? And for one, Touche Amore, I think we've actually fixed it. But yeah, that's a one time I've had my tooth chipped taking photos was a Touche Amore show. But they're so fucking good. You want to make sure you're there. Also, Speed, Modern Life is War Beyond Repair, Death.gov, and more at the Now, starting around 12 p.m. It's an afternoon one, so get there early, watch a ton of awesome music. And then you got to throw it on here because Keanu Reeves, yes, the Keanu, yes, Shadow the Hedgehog, you know your movie trivia. Your Neo, your one, it's an anagram, right? A really simple anagram. Regardless, kind of like how the trilogy ended up, right? Really simple instead of all deep like we were all doing. But regardless, Dogstar is playing with Sons of Silver Harrah's auction in Maricopa, 8 p.m. So I put it on here because I figure there's so many guys that are like, let's go see Keanu play some music. That sounds cool. We got Natalie Rise with Haley Green over Last Like the Live, 8:30 p.m. We got Lita K at Fire and Fury Brewing, 7 p.m. playing a solo set. But also, go check out Decay, D-E-K-E-Y. Just launched his brand new band. I believe it's reggae. Maybe it's a little punk. But yeah, that's awesome to see Lee. He's going to be doing a little tour. I told him he's got to dress up with the Red Robin Hood. Red Robin Hood. I've created a new character. Little Red Robin. We're not getting this, are we? Red Riding Hood. But yeah, he had a poster that he created that had something Red Riding Hood, at least the shadow of, and I was like, you got to wear that. So let's see if he does. We also got, of course, Jess Bump of Mills End playing a solo set at 1227 Tap Room, 7 p.m. Sure, my brain's going to mush. And if you're looking for something down in Tucson, or you're already down there, of course, Bob Log the Third is out down there with Pork Torta and Cadillac Steakhouse. Apparently, they were just visiting various foods, aren't we? 191 Tool down there, Tucson, 8 p.m. Bob Log is an experience. If you haven't, you definitely want to go check that out. Sunday, we got Conan Neutron and the Secret Friends with Hillbilly Devil Speak and Shovel at the Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. Got Katie May, Gus Clark, and P. Posey at Trapper John's, 8 p.m. And People Who Can Fly at Wasted Grain in Scottsdale, 8 p.m. So, even decent Sunday. I think all these, all of them have TVs if you're looking to watch football too. So you can watch some music and watch some Sunday Night Football. We also got Monday, we got Winter Forever with Troubled Minds, Life on Standby at the Now Coffee Shop, 7 p.m. And Tuesday, we got The Sinceres and the Altons with Introvert Funk over at the Van Buren, 8 p.m. The Sinceres alone, Joseph's voice is fucking amazing. So I just can't stress it enough. Just put that out. And then Wednesday, it's all just out of town Arizona shows. And I put it at the top because Skating Polly is amazing. So if you get a chance, go catch the show. Because also Winter Haven's amazing. So is Snail Mate. And what a fucking show over in Yucca North up in Flagstaff, 8 p.m. We also got down in Tucson. We got King Buzzo with Trevor Dunn and JD Pincus at 191 Tool, 8 p.m. And The Sinceres, if you couldn't get enough or you just want more, with the Altons, they're down there with Introverted Funk 2 at the Rialto Theater down in Tucson, 8 p.m. Thursday, if you didn't want to do the drive or you're doing also a double dose of King Buzzo, well, you're in luck. We got him with JD Pincus at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. We also got Desert Undertones with The Still Nights and the Res Tones up from Tucson at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. Plus, put it on here because this is cool. And also Jerome is just fucking cool. One of my favorite views in Arizona. The Scavalinas are playing at Wicked City Pub in Jerome, 9 p.m. And then, yeah, Friday we've got Sad Park with Young Tita. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry if I'm butchering any of this. Practically People, Valley Bar, 7 p.m. Fucking awesome. Goth Babe, who I fucking... of course, I would end up fucking with long COVID. But awesome band. Saw them at M3F 2 years ago now, I think it was, with the Aces and Arizona Financials. You can even go check out, actually, on everyshowjar.com. You can go check out the write-up from those days of M3F. Fucking great. And see why I loved Goth Babe. But yeah, they're playing with the Aces over at Arizona Financial Theater, 8 p.m. Plus, these still nights are just busy, aren't they? These still nights, the Dirty Licks and Bowcat or Chopper John's, 8 p.m. I got Zuzu with Belgium Tree and Anxiety Machine, which you might know Anxiety Machine as Mark from AJJ. It's his side project. And they're all playing at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Fucking awesome. And Quivers with merch in Viridian over at the Linger Longer Lounge, 7:30 p.m. Plus a Collective Subconscious with Sun Throne and Megacosm over at the Tap Room, 8 p.m. for, what is it? It's hardcore or threat. It definitely was something a little harder, maybe a little outside my wheelhouse, but Megacosm, Justin, my friend there, is in there, but I gotta throw it on there. Okay, but yeah, that's all I got for the week. So hopefully you guys have fun out there. Hopefully you enjoy yourselves. Go support these bands. Go share your enthusiasm with the bands and the people that fucking love them with you. Spread the word of them. Of course, posting them, post pictures. They'll appreciate it. And I'll, for now, still be vicariously living through you guys until I'm fully better, which hopefully, just keep crossing my fingers. But yeah, be safe out there, of course. Also, not just with the masks that I ask and hope that you might do as a courtesy in the indoor venues, but also if you drink, just get a designated driver or ride share and just be safe about it. And yeah, but my brain is telling me with the spell starting that it's probably time to say goodbye. So hopefully you guys have fun out there. Be safe, of course, and I'll see you next week. Take care.